Listen, it does not need to be a new year, a new you. It just needs to be a new year, a healthier you. Because sure, okay, they trying to take us down at every front. So get some TLC products and up that metabolism and up that energy and up that immune system, okay, that digestive system. Get that all together with these TLC products right here. And don't forget, okay, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com and become a part of the online gym and shed the pounds, honey. We're starting a new challenge on January 3rd, and I would love to see y'all there. Get the links down below. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for All American, you guys. Yes, it is a new season and the show is starting off popping. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Spencer is back at Crenshaw, but he's still there in Beverly helping Liv with her Black Lives Matter mural that they're painting on the floor in Beverly. Okay, y'all know she's been very involved with the advocacy. She got her little braids in and shit. Like, she trying to live into her Black womanhood. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot going on with Liv right now, okay? She's giving sketch. I want to say that. She's giving sketch. Feeling a little like what's going on with Liv. All throughout the episode, she's sipping from a bottle. What's in the bottle, Liv? I'm nervous, okay? I worry about Liv all the time, okay? Jordan and Simone are Black love down. All summer, they've been hugged up, booed up, okay? He's been there for her throughout this whole pregnancy, and then she goes into labor, and he runs off to be with her. Things are weird between Spencer and Liv. Definitely some we hunch energy going on here. But then Asher shows up and she goes running into his arms as if, you know, they're all in love, when obviously there's some energy taking place between she and Spencer. Okay? So then we go over to Simone at the hospital. Turns out she gave her baby away to another family. Her mom took care of the whole situation before her dad even got there. And then when her dad got there, he was like, what's going on? So it makes me feel like maybe Jordan doesn't know that she gave the baby up either. And then she's kind of like ignoring his phone calls and text messages. He's out there in the hallway. She doesn't want to see him. She tells her dad to just say that she'll text him later. It's like, you just had a baby. You'll text him later, bitch? Like, really? Okay. Then her dad runs into the adoptive dad out in the hallway looking at the babies, and he basically just starts spilling all of his tea about how his wife couldn't get pregnant, and then they got blessed with this child from the adoption, agency, and it's such a blessing. Okay, so the dad is listening and obviously sees that this is a good thing. Okay, this is a blessing. Simone then admits to her dad that she's scared Jordan won't love her without the baby. And her dad tells her that she's not giving Jordan enough credit. He's been there with her this whole summer, and the dad can definitely see the love that is between Simone and Jordan, and that she needs to talk to him and give him a chance to be there for her instead of going through this by herself. I mean, she was going off about how, I can't believe I did that. I don't know the baby's name. I don't know what he looks like. But thank God her dad was thinking about that and took pictures and got the baby's name. And, she was able to have that moment with her father, which was really beautiful. And he's quite velvety, isn't he? Just real velvety. Spencer has an interview with a reporter, and she's insinuating that Beverly is pissed that Spencer left and went back to Crenshaw. He tells her that there's no beef. His community needed him, okay? We all know that Spencer went back to Crenshaw to save Crenshaw from being turned into a magnet school, okay? They're gentrifying the school just like they've been gentrifying the neighborhood. And this is Spencer and his family's attempt to save Crenshaw, okay? Billy was already on the outs at Beverly, so he's gonna go ahead and move on to Crenshaw to help them have a winning football team. If they have a winning football team, they can save the school, save the neighborhood, so on and so forth. Because it feels like they're constantly taking things away from people who are trying to make it on the bare minimum as it is. Okay, so yeah, this reporter is being messy, and I was kind of like, why does this teenager have more couth than you? Like, why do you not realize that it is in poor taste, like in such poor taste, for you to insinuate that Beverly is some, rebound girl, and he just keeps going back and forth like there's no real emotion or love for people behind it. Like, he cares about his teammates and his family from Beverly. He does. And he's proven that over and over again, which is why it was so aggravating to me when Jordan got upset about this article. Like, this lady obviously was trying to be messy with this article, okay? She needs to be writing for a blog site and not for a paper. But you know what? I digress. Billy and Grace run into each other in the hallways at Crenshaw and talk. And it's given this might still happen vibe. Yeah, it definitely feels like Grace and Billy may still make it happen. I don't know how, but there's a vibe that I'm getting. They run into the new interim principal, and he's the asshole that tried to get Crenshaw turned into a magnet school to begin with. Superintendent D'Angelo, who is fine, girl, okay, fine. And he used to go to Crenshaw back in the day, but they didn't recognize him because he was a nerd back then that got bullied by Billy and Corey, okay? He actually called Billy, what he called them, Bully Baker or something like that. Child was like, you big man, huh? He was like, yeah, I remember you. You left after freshman year. He was like, yeah, I went to boarding school. Okay, so he's still big mad about something that happened in high school. And I was just kind of like, sir. Like, how fine and successful do you need to be in order to get over people bullying you in high school? Let me know. Layla and Coop are coming back from their tour, and she wants to know why Patience left the tour early. Patience looks pregnant. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. To me, it looks like Patience is pregnant, okay? Layla decides not to join Coop when she goes over to Spencer's place because something happened between them this summer too, and she doesn't know where they stand. So she just decides to, give it some space before they run into each other. Coop gets to Spencer's place. We hug, we kiss, we say hello, and then they tell her about Tyrone's sister, who is back in town and asking questions. All right, Tyrone's sister is also a lawyer. So I was like, okay, well, I'm hoping you're not coming here to kill somebody, because last season they made it seem like you was coming back to kill somebody. Had the leather jacket on and everything, but now this episode, she's in a blazer. Okay. She has a suitcase. I was just like, oh, okay, listen. Then she shows up to Laura's door, and it gives an even more I'm nervous what's gonna happen here vibe. Okay. Coop talks to Patience, who is definitely hiding the reason why she left the tour, but also seemingly hiding a baby bump. I see it. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Then we see Laura drop off her little beginning of the season gift package for Billy, okay? She says she don't see the point in stopping now. She had been doing this since before they got married, okay? That's cute. That's fine. She tells him about Tyrone's sister coming by and asking questions. And I just kind of feel like, what is the vibe here? Because Grace was there with him at first, and they were talking about the superintendent. And it just kind of seemed like a three-way vibe still happening between Laura, Grace, and Billy. Make it make sense. Liv and Asher are having some alone time at her house, okay? Asher wants to talk, and she's avoiding him. And so she wants to smash. And I was just kind of like, yeah, something definitely happened this summer between Liv and Spencer. And it does seem like she's drinking. Definitely seems like she's drinking. Cam shows Spencer the article from that interview that he did, and it did make Beverly seem like his past in some negative way, like he doesn't care about them anymore, okay? And I'm like, Cam, you seem like overly involved, like with Spencer's life. Are you obsessed or what? Like, this is just, like, do you want him? Like, what's going on? Or do you want to be him? Is that what it is? Cam, you're doing too much, okay? And then, like, once they finish going back and forth with Spencer trying to take the high road, Cam comes around with the low blow, talking about, yeah, I wouldn't want to, chance messing up my shoulder either after I got shot and everything. And then he laughed. It's like, so it's funny that he got shot and his career could possibly be ruined? Like, that can't happen to you, my dude? Okay. Cam needs to get killed this season. So he goes to the baker's place looking for Jordan. And Liv and Asher are coming down the stairs adjusting their clothes. So obviously he sees what has happened. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. you know what? I need to give y'all the key back anyway since I don't live here. And, you know, like, oh, you don't have to do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give y'all this key back, okay? And then he goes ahead and, you know, walks off. And I just kind of was like, yeah, something is definitely happening here. Layla and Spencer see each other, and she says Vegas wasn't a big deal, and he says it was to him, and then they kiss passionately. And from what we can tell, Liv and Asher are inside the restaurant, and she can see him. I was just kind of like, girl, are you bothered? Like, pick a man, sis, pick a man. You can't have them both. When Spencer comes inside, Jordan and the other guys are acting like assholes towards him. Then Cam and Simone's baby daddy come in and they want to play pool, and they actually instigate a fight between Spencer and Jordan because Jordan is feeling some type of way about the article, feeling like, you know, you leaving me behind and all of this. And he ends up punching Spencer in the mouth. And this is when, you know, Spencer feels this tingling in his arm, this numbness. And then he turns around and knocks Jordan's ass out. Coop finds out that Preach got released from prison today, and she doesn't know how that happened. Patience tells Coop finally that JP is the reason that she left the tour and that, you know, Layla's dad isn't who y'all think he is. And I'm like, what does that mean? Did he do something to you? Is that why you look pregnant? Talk to us. But this conversation gets, you know, interrupted. So Jordan and Spencer talk after they finish punching each other in the face. And Jordan is really upset at Spencer because he feels like he just broke up the family that they had in Beverly. Fine. So everybody's supposed to be going over to Laura's and Billy's for family dinner. And Grace and Dylan are coming as well. Spencer doesn't know if they should go after the fight. But Dylan is like, listen, you have to tell him that you're still his brother because he feels like he's losing you now that you're leaving Beverly. I felt the same way. So you just have to let him know that you're his brother no matter where you live. Like, all right, Dylan, you better be the adult in this situation. So Billy tries to apologize to Principal D'Angelo for bullying him in high school. And Principal D'Angelo says that he can forgive the bullying, but him having to leave his family and move to a boarding school in order to not ruin Billy Baker's bright future, that he cannot forgive. And for that, he will continue to fuck with Billy for the remainder of the season until he's brought down, I'm sure. Okay, he tells him as he walks away that he's increasing the GPA requirement for the football players. Good luck on putting together your winning team. So they all go to dinner, okay, at the Bakers, and Jordan isn't there, all right? Tyrone's sister tells Coop that she wants to make amends now that she knows that Tyrone terrorized the neighborhood in the community, and that's why she got Preach out of jail. I'm like, so y'all had us all nervous last season for her to come back and tell us that she just did some research and now she understands who her brother is? Okay. I don't feel safe yet. Spencer tells Billy about his shoulder going numb during his fight with Jordan and says he didn't bring it up the first time it happened because it hadn't happened all summer, but he's worried now. So Billy says he'll get in contact with one of his NFL doctor friends and he'll make sure that they get the situation handled, okay? Liv comes in to comfort him and she hugs him, and the hug was a little too long and a little too tight and I ain't know what was going on, y'all. And then he like, so we gonna keep not talking about what happened this summer? I was like, bitch, what happened this summer? Tell us what it was. Oh my God. Okay, so what the hell is going on with Tyrone's sister? Why you was acting like you was gonna kill somebody, but now you on some kumbaya chill shit? I don't know you. I don't trust you. What's going on with Patience? What's going on with JP? Okay, he definitely gave grimy vibes from the very beginning, so I'm wondering what's really hood there. Layla, I'm worried about her because if something bad comes out about her dad, she may not be able to handle that shit. Spencer, how are you going to handle being there for Beverly and being there for Crenshaw at the same time, trying to bring back the school and the team while the damn principal is going against you? It's just too much. And let's not forget about all the various love triangles and quadruples and entanglements and shit that's going on. Will Liv, at the end of the day, choose to be with Spencer or Asher? What will happen to Layla once that decision is actually made? Because it does seem like the ball is more so in her court than his. I don't know. But yes. And is Cam gonna get hurt? We hope so. But anyway, you guys, that was All American. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see y'all in the next one.